Okay, okay, baby. This your boy Pablo. We are live in Los Angeles, California. I got a special guest with me to my left. You're right, Guyviaud, man. You seen him on so many series, so many TV shows. Satima with Tyler Perry, man. How you doing, man? It's a pleasure.
Oh, I'm good, man. Pleasure, man. Appreciate you, man.
So, how did you get involved into acting, Guyviaud?
It was something I started doing when I was in high school, and then did it in college for a bit.
Okay.
But then I stopped so I could, get a degree in business, and then from there, worked in the corporate world and decided after a while to come back to it.
Wow, what college was that?
Penn State.
Penn State. Okay, the Nittany Lions.
We are.
Hey,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
So, Guyviaud, man, how did you find out about the Project Crew, and what was your first impression when you got the role?
So I heard about Crew through Snyder, actually, first.
Okay.
Snyder and I go back. We've known each other for like 8-9 years, and we were at my place in New York, and we were working on a project, and he mentioned it to me, and he was like, "Yo, you should get this homie named Donnell. He talks college. We worked with him before." And then from there, I found out Max Saintville was involved, and Max, I've known him for years. So a lot of my people, a lot of my home team people were a part of the production.
Wow.
So I already knew it was going to be at a certain caliber. You know
Nice,
what I mean?
nice.
And then from there, we talked about it. I spoke to Donnell, and I think originally I was given one role, but something happened with that character, or a rewrite, or a change. So I wound up being given a different character. I think it was like the day before, the dialogue changed for me. So I got a chance to work on that new character, and that's
Wow, that was a last minute change.
Yeah, it was a last minute change. And so from there, I got the role. I was excited to do it. We had a great time when we were on set. It was like everybody, you can see the professionalism and the level of like dedication to the art that everybody had, from the cast to the crew. Even, to see some of the crew get excited about certain shots and the lighting that we had, like you saw it. Like,
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. From the first scene that we shot to the last scene, everybody's excitement was like high level throughout the day, and it was like we really felt like we captured magic.
Absolutely.
So it was really dope to experience that with the collective.
Nice. How did you feel by being in the 80s? Because I know your scene, you got this old police precinct building, old cabinets. What was that like?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I had to go into, had to like figure out what was happening. It was interesting once you know the story of what happened in DC and understanding the law and the legislative behind what's happened. And the motive behind that legislative, it really took me to a place, because I had to do all that research to kind of understand what was happening at that time, and understanding the laws, that there's no the people there don't have a vote, or didn't have a say. Still don't, because it's not recognized as an actual state, as an actual city, as a municipality, the same way that most states are recognized in cities and counties. So it was real interesting to be in that space and to learn all those things that I wasn't aware of back then.
Wow. Well, you definitely feel right in. Agent Bundy. Like that. When you said that, like you could just feel, the energy that you brought to, that character. And speaking of Agent Bundy and your lines, what was your first impression when you saw that sizzle reel?
Oh, the sizzle reel. When I first saw the sizzle reel, it was I got excited. Like I was like, oh, this thing is going places. This got legs.
Where were you at when you saw it?
I was in Atlanta. I was filming Satima. I was filming Tyler Perry, and at the time Tyler Perry's show was Satima, and it came in like maybe 2 or 3 days into filming, and I was like, oh wow, this looks.
I felt the same, because you be a part of a lot of projects, and then when you see how they brought it all together, like a oil machine, Max, D-Nell, Snyder, David, all them guys that just put that thing together. I said, wow, like this is definitely gonna be something for the city.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna. It has the potential to be a cultural hit. One of those things that the culture talks about. The Wire is a cultural hit.
Wire,
like Friends is a cultural hit. Like there's certain things that like a culture. I mean, Friends was everybody really, but Living Single was a cultural hit.
Right,
so
like Martin, Fresh Prince,
yeah. So I think it has the potential to be one of those things that people will talk about, and they'll look at in that space of, you know, understand, and the fact that it takes place in that time frame. Like a lot of these stories that we see now are getting a chance to expose the truths of the past. You know, that's a big thing with what's happening in media now. You look at all the a lot of things are about exposing the truth of what really happened back
Wow.
when. So I think that adds to an excitement, a new genre that we see developing. You know, telling the stories of the 90s and 80s truthfully through narratives, scripted pieces.
Make sure you catch Crew, the new hit TV series from the city,
for the city,
and by the city. Que lo que, baby.
Hey.
Ya tú sabes.
Ya tú sabes.
Hey, merengue.
Hey.
Man, I love bro. One take, man.
My G, appreciate you, bro.
Bro, always, bro.
Rancho, 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 rancho. Hey, the policeman at the door. Rancho, 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 rancho.